at the story of Jesus being crucified on the cross in Luke chapter 23, we see that Jesus wasn't alone. He was being crucified along with two thieves who were being put to death as punishment for their crimes. While the guards were torturing and mocking Jesus, one of the thieves hurled insults at Jesus right along with the guards. This thief challenged that if Jesus claimed to be the Messiah, then why couldn't he save himself and the others off of their crosses? Over the period of time that the two of them spent on the cross alongside Jesus, the other thief became angered by the mocking and the insults, and he rebuked all of them, and he asked them, "Don't you fear God?" He told the other thief, "We are punished justly, and we are getting what we deserve, but this man has done nothing wrong." This thief admitted to his wrongdoing. He knew that he was guilty as charged. And he not only feared God, but he also acknowledged Jesus' innocence. Because the fact is, Jesus was blameless. He didn't deserve to be hanging on the cross like the others, because he had committed no crime and he had done nothing wrong. You see, we can't miss this very important part of the gospel message. According to the Old Testament, the penalty of your sin was death. And without the shedding of blood, there was no forgiveness of sins. If you committed a sin, you had to die. But the good news is that Jesus Christ took the penalty of your sin upon himself. He died in your place, and he shed his blood as an atoning sacrifice on your behalf, settling your sin debt with his blood once and for all. What's interesting about these two thieves is that they both were guilty of the same crime, and were both facing the same penalty. Yet they had very different perspectives and reactions. As I said before, one of the thieves went along with the crowd, mocking and insulting Jesus. But the other thief had a change of heart. He said to Jesus with a repentant plea, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom." This really makes me pause and think about what my reaction would be in a situation like that. What would your reaction be? Unlike Jesus, who was actually innocent and blameless, we, on the other hand, are all sinners in need of forgiveness. We are all sinners in need of saving. So knowing this, how do we react? Are we like the first thief? Do we follow the ways of the world? Do we mock and insult the words and the ways and the things of God? Or are we like the second thief? Do we acknowledge that we are sinners in need of a Savior and cry out for forgiveness? Jesus gave no verbal response to the thief that mocked him. But to the other thief, Jesus offered an encouraging and powerful response. He asked Jesus to remember him, and Jesus answered and said, "Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." Jesus said today. There would be no delay. Jesus' response to our belief is immediate. Our salvation is swift and sure. Jesus told him, You will be with me. In response to our trust in him, Jesus offers union and relationship with him. And Jesus affirmed that this thief would make it into his kingdom. Jesus told him that he would be with him in paradise. In response to our faith, Jesus offers us an eternity with him in heaven. I'm sure that we can all see ourselves in this incredible Bible story. Jesus didn't die to save perfect, innocent people. Jesus died for the guilty, and all of us are guilty. I know I am. I know that I'm not perfect and innocent. In fact, the salvation that Jesus Christ offers was actually for both of the thieves, but only one of them chose to receive it. Sadly, the other rejected it. So let's grab hold of this incredible promise. When we respond to Jesus with belief, trust, and faith, his response to us is an open invitation for a relationship with him. And when we're in relationship with Jesus, he offers us help, guidance, wisdom, peace, protection, provision. The list goes on and on. And not only did God promise that he would never leave us or forsake us, but he also promised us an eternity with him in heaven. He has prepared a paradise for us where we will spend all of eternity with him. Our salvation in Jesus Christ is forever. Jesus is offering you this same choice today. Will you accept this gift of salvation, or will you be like the other thief who rejected it? I sincerely hope you will make the right choice today and choose to spend your eternity with Jesus Christ in paradise.